and welcome back to the program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Phi and Golf. Now, more to the political updates. Like I said, the Constitutional Court has already came out, and like we have mentioned before, there has been a lot of petitions against the Charter Amendment Bill that has already been passed. At this point, the court come out once and for all, for the final time, saying that it does not violate any constitution. Therefore, the Constitution Court rejects the petition that has been set up by Kun Jurin Laksana Visit as well as Kun Phaiboon Niti Tawan and the 142 Senates who voiced their concerns against this particular charter change. Now, they say that this charter change, of course, has something to do with the selection of senator that, like I said, has already been passed through and such, deliberate.
On this way for royal endorsement.
Exactly. So that has been done pretty fast. Remember that she has proposed it. She signed it and set it up since like the 2nd. So at this point, the court just have to come out and say that the petition did not merit the judicial review because Article 154 was about the act only and have no bearing on amending the charter. Therefore, this does not against any charter change and such. Now, they say that the ruling means that the charter court will only review the cases based on Article 68. Now, the opposition contend charter change to alter the method filling the senatorial seats, the senatorial seats is aimed at overthrowing the country political system, as the opposition claim, of course. However, the session did not consider this issue as the court was still waiting for the 312 parliamentarians who are defendants in the case to submit their defenses as well as clarifications to the court. Article 154 said that the Prime Minister must suspend passage of a bill or an act until the Constitution Court rules on the law's constitutionality. However, obviously, like the court said, it just have with the act, not the law itself. Therefore, it is okay. So I guess the opposition will gonna have to find other ways to oppose this particular amendment.
There's still Article 68 to be waiting for. Wow.
Yeah, a lot of numbers and a lot of.
It's like a game that we're waiting for something to happen.
It's almost like we get to learn a lot more about political system via this particular fight, because we know that you have to pass through here and there, and Kun Chen has been talking so many times about the process and such, and it seems so complicated.
However, with the situation there's another group as well that seems to claim that they are going to protest for the in order to stall the process of submitting this particular charter change bill for royal endorsement. The protest group at the government house that have
been here for a while already, right?
And they have been clearly stated that their objectives is to stall the process of this particular charter change bill. The government, the protesters outside the government house. And so yesterday, with the situation around there, the government is fearing that the violence will escalate and out of control, and there seems to be a high-profile visit this week.
Right, because yesterday I reported that they said that on the 13th, they will have 5,000 more people coming in.
The big gathering.
Exactly. So,
the 13th?
Yeah, on the 13th. So 3 more days.
During the 11th, which is tomorrow, to the 13th. There's a high-profile visit of the Chinese Prime Minister, Mr. Li Keqiang. And he's coming to Bangkok and also will be meeting with the Prime Minister at the government house. So the authorities are fearing that the situation will destroy the country's image. So the ISA Internal Security Act has been activated in 3 districts of Bangkok already since yesterday.
So that means that you cannot go into the area, and if you go into the area, there's going to be a lot of checkpoints, right?
That means road closures and more police units deployed to safeguard the area in 3 districts, including Pranakon, Pomprap, Satrupai, and Dusit. Most of them, the areas around the government house.
Yeah,
so
which have
traffic
been
is bad.
Last time the ISA imposed, it was around the area too, because obviously you have to try to guard the government house as much as you can, because that's where it's going to take place.
And this will last around 10 days until October the 18th. Deputy Prime Minister Pracha Promnok, who in charge of the security situation, and the Prime Minister is not here, so he was the chairman of the special committee. The meeting yesterday with related ministers at the government house to discuss the measures to ensure peace and order amid the protests with this particular group led by the People's Army against the Thaksin regime. And the Royal Thai Police and the National Security Council have also held an outside talks over possible security measures, and that led to the implementation of the ISA. However, yesterday there was a talk between the government, the police, and also the representatives of the protesters as well. They said that they just want to gather together to voice their concern, and that would not violate their constitutional rights, because that states in the constitutional about the peaceful gathering in the democratic country, and there would not be escalation of violence or confrontation with authority. However, road closures have already been set up.
So Pisanulok Road, that's for sure, around the area. But that's the thing, you should be able to voice your view, yes, but you know, make sure that there's no violence. Plus, it will be quite an interesting sight for the Chinese representative to actually see this.
And they insist that the demonstrators insist they will not back down.
All right, so hopefully everything would be just peaceful.
Hopefully, and they're going to submit a letter to the Chinese embassy, to the Chinese ambassador as well, voicing their demands that they are gathering under a peaceful means.
Right. All right. Okay, let's take a short break. But today we have a surprise for you. We don't have Kun Shane, unfortunately. She's on a leave. However, we have another lovely lady to join us, so please stay tuned.